Destiny 2, we in it. We're playing some Destiny.
That's true.
And I'm Ben Reeves. This is Suriel Vasquez.
Hello.
And Leo Vader.
Hey, spoilers.
How's it going? By the way, this is a spoilery video. We're
Yeah.
kind of checking out the Endgame content of Destiny 2.
So we're going to show you what you can and cannot do, mostly can, after you beat the main storyline.
Right. Suriel, where are we?
We are in the tower because at the end of the game, stuff happens and you wind up near the Traveler. He's looking weird, but
Looking mighty
he's
fine.
okay.
His egg is hatching finally.
Yeah, that's right. Billy Hatcher is actually in the Traveler, is the plot of this game.
Again, minor spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just minor, but no big deal.
Crossover
So
everyone was waiting for.
you end up at the tower again. A
Yeah.
tower, not
Yep.
the same one. But let's take a look at this thing.
Yeah, you've got stuff to do.
It's a beautiful shot, though.
So as you can see, there's lots of icons. There's a Cryptarch. There's the Postmaster.
The
there's
Eververse.
The Eververse. There's your Vault, Crucible,
What are these
Gunsmith.
things? What's the Eververse?
The Eververse is where you spend real money to get random items, and we have a video of that.
Yeah, Leo, there's a video on our website.
Yeah.
if you wanna check that
Leo,
out.
come on, man.
Thanks, that's very helpful.
So you get the Postmaster here. All your regular stuff that you have in your other hubs shouldn't be that big a deal. But as soon as you clear the game, you're going to have a few little quests that'll have you running around the entire tower to speak with Kate, Zavala, etc. All those wonderful guardians to give you different
Sure.
activities to do. There's this quest that you can see there's highlighted at
Sure.
220, which you probably won't get to.
That area of the tower sounds super bizarre.
This area?
Yeah.
It is bizarre with 2As.
Uh-huh.
So they'll eventually, if you play the game, you'll see these milestones pop up, and eventually you'll get more milestones. So right here, you can see that the reward for doing some of my milestones is legendary gear, which you won't really get until the end of the game. One other thing is that as part of that initial series of quests that will have you running around the tower, you'll get your Sparrow. So they'll give it to you for free, so don't make the mistake that I did of buying a Sparrow, then doing the quest, then getting another Sparrow.
Right.
And having
That'd
to
be foolish.
Yeah, that'd be really dumb. No
You
one
do
should.
get a spoiler at the end of the game, but yeah, it's super late in the game, which
Yeah.
compared to Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Sparrow was the first thing you got.
I thought it was kind of weird that they had you running around those huge maps for most of the game,
Right.
but
They kind of flipped it. Which is
yeah.
interesting.
So you'll also get your first sort of like big exotic. I know that at one point in the game you do get this exotic gear, but at some point you'll get something like this, which will be a pretty strong exotic, and you'll see how those things are really cool, stuff like that. I think they do a better job of introducing you to exotics as like, hey, here's the thing you're gonna want, versus in Destiny where you could go the entire game and not really get an exotic unless you started doing a lot of grinding and stuff.
Yeah, so if you've played through Destiny 2, you've played through the campaign, and you're like, wow, I'm out of stuff to do now. If you're saying that, you are doing it wrong.
Right.
Because there's plenty of stuff to do. So if you want to go back to the map and maybe just
Sure.
kind of like look at some of the stuff.
So beyond that quest, you can see these, which I'll cover in a sec. But there will be, if you haven't done, there will be some new adventures that open up on Earth towards the end. And of course, there will be new quests here, so you can talk about. As you can see, those are very high power required. I'm not even that strong. I think I'm at 211.
So these quests are brand new, or they're harder versions of original quests?
I believe, unlock after you beat the game.
They're post-campaign. The
Yes.
campaign in the game is called the Red Legion. Or the Red War. Yeah. The Red Legion is what you're fighting through that, and that's kind of like a story of the campaign for this year one.
Yeah.
And presumably these are, the big red one.
Right.
These are disconnected from that, right?
Yeah, these will be. I mean, they're related in that they take place in the world of Destiny, but they're
And same with the adventures. The adventures are fairly meaty. So I would call them side quests.
yeah. They're meatier than any side content that Destiny has had in terms of story. And then so you'll get a few around the map, as you can see here. There's one here where you'll talk to that lady. I want to say there's one. I think there's one on every planet. Yeah, so you'll get to talk to her.
Thing about death. I
Look at
finished
that.
that quest the other day.
Well, good job, Leo. You did it.
Thanks.
So you get some I think are just cutscenes, and some of these are actual quests. Then of course you can play in the Crucible, and then by then you'll unlock competitive, which is pretty cool. As you can see, one of my milestones is to actually play 2 competitive matches. And of course you can also always play regular Crucible. And The leveling curve is a little slower. I think if you're better off sort of playing some of the PvE stuff and then waiting until you beat the game to play Crucible. And then, of course, towards the end of the game, you'll unlock strikes. So you can do those, and you can see those are 140. And I think this is going to end up being the main way you sort of level up to do some of those stronger late game content. And you're going to want to complete these milestones, because eventually you'll unlock the Nightfall, which I have not unlocked because I haven't done enough milestones. And this will probably be the thing that you'll want to do to prepare you for the raid, which I imagine will be here.
What was that beta thing? What about it is in beta?
So the thing about it is that it'll use the guided games feature, which is basically sort of the closest thing Destiny is going to have to matchmaking for raids, where it'll try to find you a group of people who are going to want to guide you along if you're a solo player. And if you are a group, it'll find you a solo player who might be new.
Right.
It's basically a way to get people together so they can do the raids. That was kind of one of the big complaints in Destiny 1, was if you didn't go on a external website or already know somebody, or like have a group of 6 people who all play Destiny on a regular basis, it was kind of almost impossible to basically play a raid.
Yeah.
So this is going to help you do that. So that'll be where the raid is. So the other thing you'll unlock is, I've already done the quest, but one of the quests will be to unlock patrols. It's a decent quest. It's weird because like the entire time they spend sort of just making fun of patrols is like really boring activities. And then they're like, yeah, you should do a bunch of these. And
sucks to be you.
Yeah. But anyway, you'll eventually unlock those, and those will give you rewards. You will also have some resources to collect, as you did in Destiny 1. I haven't gone too deep into how necessary that's going to be. I haven't needed anything yet, but of course I've just kind of started with the end game. The game's only been out for about a day now. But so yeah, you'll have that. You will eventually unlock a 3rd subclass. So if you haven't done that, you can go tackle that. But eventually you'll have a bunch of stuff to do. And also, you can also look at some of the lost sectors here. As you may want to zoom in here.
Lost sectors, I think, are pretty cool. They're those little arched icons on your map.
Right here.
You can't tag them like you can missions.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's the map right there. So you just like follow your icon till you get to that point. Look for that icon somewhere in the world, and that usually is right near a door or like a little cavern where you can like wander in and
you'll
go get some loot.
An encounter, you kill a bunch of people, and there'll be a chest at the end. The other thing is that you'll unlock challenges, which if I can go talk to Zavala, if I can remember where she is. Okay.
Zavala?
No, her.
Hikora,
sorry. Track that real quick. So basically, challenges are, if you remember from Destiny 1, if I can figure out that things. If you remember from Destiny 1, where is it?
I do.
Do you remember Destiny 1, Reeves?
Yeah.
I don't know where that icon
Never heard of it.
It's right there. There's too many icons, but it's over right in front of you.
Oh, okay. So if you remember from Destiny 1, the quests that you could track on a daily basis, you basically go up to a quest giver, and they give you a bunch of like, hey, if you're running a strike and if you kill X number of people,
your bounties basically.
Yeah, your bounties. This is basically the replacement for that. I did a series of them. So basically, it'll give you 3 challenges. I think that's how many I got in my first run. But if you talk to her, she will give you a challenge. Which I can't really see, but it'll give you something equivalent to bounties. So the ones that I got was do 3 patrols, kill 5 what are they called, Centurions, which is one of the Cabal bad guys, and then complete one of the lost sectors. So you'll get that, and the rewards will be I want to say it's an engram, that it's a pretty good, I think, level. I think it might even be a bright engram, which is one of the things you can get from microtransactions. So you can do
microtransactions.
The new thing they've introduced in Destiny 2. But you'll get some of those, and I think it'll act as a way of just like, hey, if you need something to do, if you've already done pretty much like all the lost sectors and things like that, here's something new to do, and you'll get something out of it. And of course, there's this other quest here, which I haven't started yet, but this will be a whole plotline thing.
Cool. Well, yeah, that's a pretty good tour. You think there's anything we missed there?
I want to say that's everything, yeah.
Oh, Suriel.
Oh.
if you look right over that ledge, what's over the ledge there?
Right here?
Yeah, interesting. Don't get too close.
Okay.
You don't want to fall in, but
yeah, you should fall in.
No, don't fall in.
Oh, okay.
Can you jump over it? And
but be careful not to fall in.
Let me just do a sick no scope. Right here.
Oh, Suriel, no!
Oh, no!
Oh,
You tricked me, Ben Reeves.
Is there permadeath in this game?
Yeah, actually. So
no.
we're done forever. Can't play Destiny anymore, guys.